like, dang, I'm still shitting on bitches. Let me go change. I went Cuban links. They went rope chains. Pussy on the door swim. This is channel 22. Pussy nigga, what you wanna do? Riding with a 5, so it's under 2. He a headmaster, headhunter too. Slut, he know what he come to do. Riding around with some big B's, but my name ain't Bunna too. But my name ain't Bun B. I'm who bitches wanna be. I should name these bitches KJ, cause these hoes sons of me. He wanna give me cunnilingus. Got my stripes like a bumblebee. Bouncing on the shit right to left. Bitch, I'm hitting my shoulder lean. Pussy, damn, I'm putting you on. Big Leo, I'm song for song. This ass so fat. I'm going thong for thong. I'm a dog, he is too. We going bone for bone. He beat my shit from the back. He love when I scream. I'm going cone. Bitch, damn, I'm putting you down. Putting you on. 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 I'm smacking their ass like strippers. I'm packing the A like flipper. This ice on me, I'm chilly. 3 times I went triple dipper. Bitch, it's going down like a zipper. I'm holding him tight, I'm a gripper. He beating my shit with a straight face. Cool out, lining me up like a clipper. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I don't give a fuck about a bitch for real. I really the shit for real. I'm really that bitch for real. I'm popping this shit in real life. They popping that shit for real. They not having shit going on. That's why they can't get a deal. I'm putting you down. Putting you on. I'm putting you down. Putting you on. I'm putting you down. Putting you on. Yeah, let's go. I'm putting you down. Putting you on.
Exactly. Right there. What you saying? Where we going?
Take me through that. Take me through that. Wait, take me down. Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where she going?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Go through that.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Up through there.
Take me through that. Take me through that. Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where we going then?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Go. We gone.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
She gone. Out of that, ooh, she gone. Out of that, overly, yeah, she gone. I'm taking her up through there. Two on my go-to pair. Hide your whole 2 player. Got body like she went on a drill. Look at your shit, go trim. Cut it, get it on film. Full course meal, she ate up the drip. She wanna go through there, yeah. Pop me in one name, tryna get fried. Take another piece of the pill. Gas up, shouted, up through there. The cool like a rocket for real. I told her charge me up, my phone died. She going to kill, yeah.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
She gone.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Go through there.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Up through there.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where we going?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Where we going then?
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Out of here, go. We gone.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Take her through there, bust her down just like the watch. Fucked on Tuesday, then get a hoe right out the spot. This bitch gotta go. She fucking with Buddy them, they ain't even having a lie. She don't know what she doing, this bitch just giving it out. What the hell? Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a
life, you gon' miss out.
How does our company go from vibe coding to building securely?
Yo!
What's
Out
up,
on a lot
world?
of things, man. You gonna miss
Once
out.
again, this is your boy Bud.
How does our company
holding down for the Player T Show? If you ain't watching the Player T Show, you ain't watching TV. Now that's real talk. Yeah, okay. You know, so kick back, relax, and get ready for a show of your life.
Got to that bag, needed chips like a ruffly double. Now I can take care of my mother. Just got me a house, watch the price of another. This chank out the brain, gotta die if you want it. Came up out for violence, don't mean I condone it. I'm chilling, but I keep the Glock if you want it.
Hey, shorty. Just checking
World,
up on you.
You know, the Hollywood in the Hood show Player T Show.
I'm so proud
The
of you
only
and all
show
that you've accomplished.
that allows people
I just
like
want you to
me
be safe, stay strong,
and you
keep your head up.
to
I love you.
explain,
Hey,
express
stay trying to get to this paper.
to
Each city,
the
I found a
world
new hater. Just walked out the troop, that shit brought out the
you
fakers went
are.
so I know pussy niggas gon' hate it.
From the horse's mouth, y'all. Now that's unusual. We always get people assuming and talk like people. Now let me give you an example of something. Like the Rockefellers. Everybody talk about how rich the Rockefellers were. No, Rockefeller was very extremely poor family. They lived right around where we're broadcasting Player T Show. They were very poor, but they died rich. I mean, all of them. I mean, David Rockefeller. I mean, matter of fact, he worked at Chase Manhattan until the day he died. I mean, now that's David Rockefeller. But he never mentioned that he was a billionaire. I never met a billionaire. He never talked like that. Matter of fact, back in those days, they didn't talk about billion. They was barely talking about million. Matter of fact, him, Wade, which is like Wade Park, and Dale Carnegie, which is on Carnegie. See, all them guys hung together in Cleveland, Ohio, in our hometown. I mean, right here, right in this area. I mean, those streets that y'all travel down is the name of the people that live and travel those roads. So always remember that. So get yourself ready for the show of your life. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready for the show of the day? Are you ready for the show of your life? Are you ready for the show of the minute? Ladies and gentlemen, why don't you please put your hands together for the
Yeah, Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. What up, what up? Yeah, it's a really great show tonight. I'm going to remind you who's joining us, our established and esteemed guests tonight. We appreciate them being here. But before we go any further with who that is, you know, I want to say thank you to the people out there in the world. You know who you are. You know, y'all sending us links to the stuff that's going on. Y'all emailing, y'all calling, y'all tagging. Y'all doing everything you can, so much so. And when I bring this stuff up, people swear I'm making it up. Y'all heard about Kim Kardashian? She said she had a nervous breakdown. She says preparing for her law exams and everything. She revealed that she had failed the first time. She had all this anxiety, but she's not going to give up. You know, she's doing her thing. She said she can't wait to become a trial lawyer. She said she's going to give up the Kim K brand and be a trial lawyer. Yeah, you know. How you like them apples, man? Yeah. I got to do something with my life. I can't just, you know, throw on the lipstick and think it's all good, you know.
looking good, ain't no work when you get
Yeah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? When that Botox starts slipping, nah, I ain't saying Kim K. I'm, you know.
Time is a mother.
Yeah. Time is undefeated, baby. You gotta champion other moves, man. You know, you can't get stuck, man. You know, the cover girl status only lasts but for so long. You know, that cover girl status, you know, especially when you popping them out. You know, you popping them, you know. But you gotta love her you know, her charisma and everything. You got going for what she know, man. She ain't just sitting up there being a figurehead. You know, she, you know, yeah. I don't know if I hired, you know, You a hire? Huh? She might win the case? Right. She might be a distraction to the jury. Okay, I get it. That's what you talking about. Okay, yeah, well, you know. What about Sylvester Stallone? Y'all heard about him yet? He told the story about... No, you know, that was one of the favorite old school actors. He played Rocky. Y'all remember Rocky, right? Y'all remember Rocky, ladies? Y'all remember Rocky? Yeah, well, you know, he won an Oscar for that early on in his career.
Another show now is called
Tulsa? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he playing in that? Oh, wow. No, I ain't seen that yet. Y'all know he also did, he was Rambo, you know. Yeah, but if you didn't know, he wrote and produced Rocky. He actually wrote that movie. And when he was shipping the movie, when he was, you know, trying to sell the movie to the movie houses, they were in love with the script, but they didn't want him as the lead role. But he insisted, and he bet on himself, and he won a couple of Oscars, and he's snake bitten because his parents never showed up. They declined when he won the Oscars. He said that still haunts him to this day. He had to come out just recently and say, if you got children, you got to be careful because they're like clay. You know, you mold them like clay. You shape them. You shape your children, you know. And if you hurt them, you can dent them. It's like if they fall off the table, they're no longer the same shape. This was his word. So, you know, I thought that was really profound to bring up because that's true, you know. You got to... You know, because I could tell you, I remember down the way, it used to be a family stayed across the hall, and the father wasn't there, and yeah, and look, let me tell you, the son looked just like the father evidently, and the mama used to curse him out, you look like your damn daddy. She used to curse him out every day, talk about his sister, you black, you know, MF and BITC and all that. So much so, they went through that for a very long time, majority of their life, and guess how their life ended up? Well, her two sons, because she had another son who she was berating and treating the same way, they both turned out to be murderers, and they're in prison for their lives right now. And the daughter is a dyke. Hey, the Jets. Now we want to talk about, hey, I'm willing to bet that goes on all around the world is the same song. You know, be careful out there. But we got some people on board tonight that ain't going for that. They're mentors. They out here creating positive example, leading by example. You know, that's what we love to surround ourselves with. You know, pretty much. We got all kind of ladies in here tonight that like to look after the youth. You know, we're really proud of that. That's a dynamic. We champion those sort of things. So we're going to have a really great show tonight. You know, we got Mentors for Minorities in the house tonight. We got Miss Augustine Turner with us. Yeah, she's an entrepreneur as well. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to chop it up with Miss Augustine Turner. So stay with us. We'll be back in a minute. Play it T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
From the other side would love to kill me. Spill 3/4 of my blood into the street, let alone the heat. Fuck 'em, I hate a nigga loving his life. In all possible ways, no defense is bugging my life. Hospital days, reflecting when my man laid up. On the uptown high block, he got his side sprayed up. I saw his life slipping. This is a minor setback, you're still in all we living. Just dream about to get back. They made him smile, though his eyes said pray for me. I do you one better and slay these niggas faithfully. Murder is a tough thing to digest. It's a slow process.
Man, we're gonna probably call you up on the second segment. What's your last name? I said we probably gonna call you up on the second segment. On the second segment, we'll probably call you up on the second segment. What you want to be introduced to? Whatever you want to
crazy way, without rap, I was crazy.
Just unique.
Partner, I'm still spending money from 88. You and your whack mans fold like bad hands, roll like Monopoly, advance, you copy me like white crystal. I gross the most at the end of the fiscal year than these niggas could wish to. The dead presidential candidate with the sprinkles in the presidential ice that'll offend you in due time when crime flees my mind. All sneak thieves and player haters can shine. But until then, I keep the trillion cut diamond shining brilliant. I tell you half the story, the rest you fill it in. Long as the villain win, I spin Japan yen to 10 major events. Catch me in the joint, convinced my iguanas is biting.
J-A-Y-hyphen.
Controlling, manipulating, I got a good life, man. Pounds and pence, enough dollars make sense while you ride the bench.
I better get rid of this gum because I'm going to swallow it while I'm up on stage. I better get rid of this gum because I'm going to swallow it while I'm up on stage. Trying to talk, trying to hold it underneath my tongue. I did that before.
The Soviet, the unified steady flow. You already know, you light, I'm heavy row, heavy dough, Mike machete your flow. Your paper falls slow like confetti. Mine's a steady grow, ready glow. Big 5 in it for blow. Better believe I have 1160 to show. My dough flip like Tycoon, Jay-Z the icon. Baby you like Dawn, maybe these crystals will change your life on. Roll with the winners, heavy spinners like hit records. Rockefeller, don't get it corrected. This shit is perfected from chicks to chicks that's driven a Lexus. Naked without your gun, we taking everything you run. We caking, you niggas is faking, we getting it done. Crime family, well connected, Jay-Z. Yeah, you fake thugs is unplugged like MTV. Your MD3, take your treasure, my pleasure. Dead president jowls, politics is your jowl.
Yeah, dead presidents. You need them dead presidents. You know, you need them dead presidents. Ain't nobody care about them alive ones too much. Them alive ones, man, they talking about we gonna hit you off with that 2000. Win, cause we gotta holler at some funding coaches we done got him too. You know what I'm saying? Win, you know. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah. Hey, before I go any further with my esteemed guests, you know, I want to thank a few people, Augustine, if you don't mind. Right. And that's the Coleman family. Yeah. Big Bud, Miss Kim, Morgan, Swole, Miles, DJ, the whole family. You got some more right here.
You know what? It ain't Big Bud no more, man. We call him the biggest now, man.
The biggest?
Yeah,
the biggest. The biggest.
There's no one.
I can fathom that. I can fathom that.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I don't fantasize it. I know that.
Ain't nobody said nothing about fantasizing.
You said
I said fathom it. I can understand it. I can dig it.
means
Fathom. No, fathom doesn't mean fantasy. It's not a fantasy. It's the truth. You know, if y'all need to ask questions, ask some of the Browns players, man. You know, ask them the Browns.
Man, come on. They get knocked on the dirt, man.
Ask Mike Tyson in there.
They get knocked up against the head, losing their brains.
They'll tell you, they'll fill you in, man.
See, we weren't supposed to be here, man. We probably would have been somewhere down south, riding horses and picking cotton.
Man, yeah, no, we got the 18-wheelers down south.
That's what we need to do.
You know, I joke about a little ambulance down there in Uniontown. Let me tell you, it's acres of land actually what's going on.
That's what we need.
You know, it's acres of land going on. It's big semi trucks going on, and we don't care nothing about no Ku Klux Klan that we never saw.
Never seen them. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I was just talking to Nick.
Young Nick.
Yeah,
down in Uniontown. Shout out to everybody in Uniontown, man.
What's up, y'all?
The whole Coleman family that's worldwide with it, you know. We went down there, y'all showed us so much love. We got to go back down there, man, so people like Mark can experience that, man. You know, because y'all remember who you was down there. Y'all was trying to sell y'all daughters. Man, y'all was? No, they was, Augustine. We was down there on a little tour. You had that, you know, they was on it down there, man.
Who was before? We was performing at a place that, you know, what group was down there? Oh, Biggie Small, was it Biggie Small before us?
I can't remember.
And he was talking about paying the money, and we had paid it, so we laughed at that. We thought you was rich, man. You know, what?
I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus. You know, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Brother Roland in the bean shop.
Yeah.
Buttermilk pies, apple pies, carrot cake, pound cake, bean soup. Very delicious, you know. Yeah, if you ain't hip, you gotta get hip. You know, straight up and down. You know, that's like neck and neck, man. That's, you like
No, I like sweet potato.
You like have you ever had a bean pie?
Have bean pie.
See, she don't know. See, let me fill you in, right? They take their neck and neck with sweet potato pie. It's like a cousin. It's not what you think.
It ain't a pie of black eyed peas.
It ain't a pie that. No, it's actually sweet, like sweet potato pie.
But they just call it bean pie?
Yeah, they call it bean
okay.
pie. Yeah.
It's more healthy.
Yeah, it's more healthier too. It's very good. See, I'm getting hip, rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's fill them trucks up. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the Superior Renaissance Community Development Corporation.
Yeah.
Making it happen from 105 in Superior to 125th Street. You know.
Bringing back the Gold Coast.
Bringing back the Gold Coast, man. Straight up and down, man. And they already started with cleaning up the community with the Superior Clean Team. I gotta talk with the brothers. I don't know what they're gonna do in the wintertime. It's wintertime now. I guess it's gonna go to shoveling snow.
They're gonna shovel snow.
They're gonna shovel snow.
You ain't been back out there since back up.
Look, you had to put my business out there. You know what I'm saying? You had to put my business out there, man. You know, I gotta catch up with the brothers, man. You know, nah. What you want me to blame it on the white man?
That's what they all do.
That's what they all do? You want me to blame it on the white man? I can't blame it on the white man, the Chinese man, the black man, no man. I gotta look at the man in the mirror like Michael Jackson said.
Only.
You know, because who, I'm going to point my finger at you? I can't do it, man. Well, we got a really great show tonight. Like I said at the onset of the show, we got someone that's near and dear to the community, you know, out there making a real change, being impactful, pulling coattails in a major way.
Who you with?
Who you with, right. You got to get with the energy providers right here. That's who we are, Hollywood in the Hood, the energy providers, the shapers, the creators, you know, the winner's circle. And so we involved some winners here tonight with us, you know, Mentors for Minority, Miss Augustine Turner right here. Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Now, you look like a fairly young lady, but you serious business. Your whole aura is like, yeah, don't mess with me. You know, this is what I do. I do it for real. Don't joke with me. Is it like that for real?
No.
No? Now, you said you came. Now, you know, when I say hood, I talk about the hood being a suffix of neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So are you from the hood?
I'm from the hood.
You from the hood?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Where we at with it? What hood?
I'm from EC.
EC! Yeah.
Yep. Shaw Ave, you know.
Oh, you right, next street over.
Yeah.
Where's she at?
She next street over there. She from Shaw.
Oh, sure, in Strathmore, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you from over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. If y'all familiar with the area, you got to really represent that, and you know, like boisterous with it, you know what's going on over there, and to probably represent that says a lot about this young lady.
Straight up.
You've been watching your city for so long, you got politicians seeming like they want to stall the area out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you know, it needs so much, it's like a blight sometimes. You roll through the city, it kind of tears you up because it's like, where the tax base, where the money going?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so how does that make you feel coming from EC, seeing the deterioration of your community? You know, and I know that you're pushing forward with your efforts now, but how does that make you feel?
It's so surreal because like 10 years ago, EC was the shit. You know, like it was the hangout spot. You know, like we had Battle of the Bands. You know, Shaw reunion. Shout out to the Cardinals. You know, red and black.
You went to Heights though.
I went to Heights,
You had a
yeah.
different dynamic. You was over in C.
I'm still a Cardinal fan, though. I'm still a Cardinal
Hold on,
fan.
what did you do when they got to working, though? Where we dipped off?
I minded my business.
There we go.
Ain't got shit to do with me.
I could have fronted like T, yeah, I was slapping it up, it didn't matter. No, I was minding my business.
When you say you from EC, that's the first thing people ask anyway. What school did you go to? Because, Shaw ain't had the best, representation. They had a little...
Yeah. One thing I always like is
some stuff going around.
But then it got perverted.
Yeah.
All kind of other energies outside of that entity start manipulating that whole little platform and demonstration, and it perverted it to where it's some kind of violent thing now.
Yeah, everybody from the city pull up. Everybody from the city pull up, and then they claim to be from EC.
Right. How you feel about that?
I mean, it is what it is, On Sunday, I'm a Browns fan.
On Sunday, you're a Browns fan? EC and a Browns fan? Yeah. No, hold on. Why we didn't fold and succumb to what people supposedly succumbing to, coming from the areas? Why is it? How were we saved?
All right, say that one more time.
How were we saved coming from that area? You could have hit so many pitfalls.
How are we saved? What? Sure.
How are we this beacon of light right now, where we grabbing other people by the hand, saying, "Follow my lead, look at my light"?
I just feel like the chosen people are chosen. Like, I got homeboys that I grew up with who died, who got shot and killed, people who fell victim to the drug pandemic. So I also got friends that still live in EC, who still going to work every single day, thriving, taking care of their family. So, yeah, absolutely, so... people say you're a product of your environment, but I don't believe in that.
You don't believe that you're a product of your environment? What do you believe you're a product of?
Whatever you put into your mind, your body, and your spirit,
So,
yeah, there you go.
So what have you been feeling, your mind, your body, and your spirit of it, to get you to this point where you're feeling the way you do?
So when I was a kid, I used to watch like gangster drug movies and stuff.
On YouTube, all the Detroit flicks.
Wait, hold on, because I'm a little bit older than that, okay? When I was younger, YouTube was not out. Okay. But old school Cadillacs, like, I used to go to Detroit a lot, and you see the furs with the Pellies and the Murrays, and yeah.
So you were enamored by the street life?
Yeah, the style, the swag, the look, the long,
Did we run the streets?
I think that's the first thing most black children of any generation is exposed to is the look and the glam life, and probably the negative stuff that come with it, good, bad, or indifferent. But
you always felt that you were above that, though?
No, I wanted to be a part of it. Like, what?
You wanted to be a part
yeah, you gotta get in where you fit in. I'm like, sure, I need to be
fast a little bit in the fast life.
No, like I started like hustling at a young age though. Like, yeah, this back when that OG Kush was out, this back when we first came out, like it was no such thing as like eighths and quarters and halves, and now it's legalized so we could talk about it, but back then, yeah.
Wow, hold on, man. We was trapping like that?
Yeah.
Out there with it like that.
Oh, yeah.
We run into a lot of women that was them hustlers. Coming home, man. We appreciate y'all.
For real. We got to pave the way.
Hold on. What? It was our uncles that ran the game that took took us under the wing. Our aunties that was OG with it, mom, dad. What happened to where we just jumped off the porch like that?
I just, I wasn't doing no strange things for no change. So, that just wasn't in me. It wasn't in me. So I'm like, sure, what's next? So, yeah, I did that for a little minute though. And I was really good at it, but it was risky and it was, illegal. So I had to turn to do something more lucrative, and I started my catering company. I was about 19 years old, and I just started selling dinners and like going live on Facebook. This back when everybody and their mama used to be on Facebook.
You said you was doing good in the streets. You was trapping.
I had a daughter.
You had a daughter.
Yeah, I had a daughter. So,
and you were telling yourself what? What were you telling yourself?
I was just thinking about like what would happen if I got caught, or like if something bad happened and somebody tried to rob me and then I'm cute. So it's like, I don't know. I used to just be paranoid all the time, and I didn't like feeling like that because I felt like I was too young to put myself in that kind of stress. And I actually did have a job. So I used to go to the Minuteman down on Euclid. It was like a temp agency. If anybody like,
There's no excuse.
Yeah, like so. And I used to walk from the Windermere all the way down to Shaw Ave, like going back and forth to work. And I used to get on the health line for free. So it's just, I don't know. I just knew that I ain't want to be broke, and I ain't want to be like what I had to go home to. Cause like when I used to go home, I used to walk past crackheads and fiends and shit. You see some stuff walking down them streets. Okay, ain't no telling what you gonna see. Listen, yeah, I'm talking about like girls at a young age getting cracked on the corner, like. It was crazy, so.
Just not bringing it out.
Yeah, but we got some survivors here and able to tell the story and have that personal testimony. Hold on, did you have somebody in your corner with a positive, like, yeah, girl, go and start selling dinners. The streets, nah, you right, you got your daughter, yeah, I help you out, girl, we'll do this, did you have somebody like that in your corner?
No, personally I didn't, but like, because of my personality, like I always got respect from like all the OGs and stuff like that. And they used to always tell me like, man, you gonna make it out the hood one day. Like you gonna put us on the map. So it just always stuck in my head. Like I'm just supposed to be the one. Like, come back, pull up in the form, So I finally end up doing that years later, and I got my satisfaction that I needed. So, yeah.
Hold that thought, Augustine. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. Play T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend?
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah, I mean, y'all probably barely heard me. I just turned my doggone mic on. You heard Augustine over here. And the question was, where did she, basically, how did she build the wherewithal to be this person she is today? She said she ran the streets a little bit, but that wasn't her mainstay. She knew she was going to be something in her heart. And the people that were around her, they didn't betray that. They seen that in her. They didn't say, yeah, you need to No, they encouraged it. You know, were you surprised by that? You know, people that you were surrounded with that were in the streets and doing their thing, yet they're telling you, yo, you know, you're well-rounded. You can do greater things. You're gonna represent us outside the hood. Were you believing them, and were you surprised they were saying these things?
No, I knew that for a fact, cause like I'm like a big dreamer. Like even now that I'm 30, I still dream. Like I manifest a lot, and I'm one of them kind of people. I want everything that life got to offer. So with that kind of mentality and attitude, it just bring like a different dog out of you, you know. So growing up around OGs, being on the streets, like watching other people, like and I got a lot of respect for those men because they really was out there taking care of their family. Like I learned so much being around hood niggas. Yeah. You know, like I'm just be real with it. Like I learned a lot.
Hold on, Augustine. We ain't learned shit. We ain't learned shit from them good guys. We ain't learned nothing from the Poindexters.
Man, come on, the hood taught me.
I mean, I'm just talking about what was going on in my environment.
The Poindexters.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Yeah. The Poindexters, you know what I'm saying? You know the intellectually, you know, the intellectual guys.
They wasn't from DC, man.
I mean, Augustine wasn't limiting her interactions to EC. I don't want to put no words in your mouth. You know, we wasn't limiting our interactions to EC.
No, she took the package that she had that God blessed her with, and she took it wherever she went.
Is that the case?
She still got that package.
Is that the case?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what happened. Like,
okay.
It's funny that he said that too.
Why you say that?
Cause one day my mom came home with this like flyer for a job, and it was like free to travel, paid hotel, paid daycare, and it was like state to state, and you get paid commission. And I was like, what? I'm like, so yeah, like 2 days later, I was on the bus going out of town. I had never been out of town a day in my. I had never been out of East Cleveland a day in my life. But like 3 days later, I was on the bus to a city, San Bernardino, California. And my parents, my family, they thought I was crazy. They thought it was a court. They didn't know what it was. But when I got there, it changed my life.
Hold on, your mother brought this to your attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you actually took her up on it, they began to think it was a cult?
Yeah.
Why? Because you had got so intertwined into it?
Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't come back home. They like, what you got going on down there? Like, is you cool?
So you would be going out of town, getting with these professionals, and they're teaching you what is it, multi-level marketing?
Yeah, like pyramid marketing. It was direct sales, door-to-door sales. And they sold books and magazines door-to-door.
And that's what you did too?
Yeah, I fell in love with it. Like, I met rich people. I had seen, like, if you never been outside of the city of Cleveland or your hood or your project, you don't even know it's a whole nother world out there. Like, you oblivious to it at that point in time. Now it's different because kids can access it on the internet. But back then, if you didn't have a way out, you didn't see a way out. So when I went to California and I seen how people lived, I seen white people, Mexican, Spanish. Like, I had never seen other cultures in my life. And I was like, oh, yeah, I ain't going back to EC. It's over with. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor. That's how you took the attitude, and you got really serious, and you in the marketing concepts, and you started to win.
Yeah,
direct sales. That direct sales, that broadened your horizons.
Yep, they trained you, and you know, I come from a place where it's like crab in a bucket. So, like, people will help you out by feeding you, and they'll give you a plate, but they ain't finna give you the opportunity.
Did you lean on your hustling talents from when you were great at it in the street? Did you lean on that, on your faith in that and yourself in that?
So I learned how to enhance it in the sales industry. because they train you on, you know, professionalism and how to have good customer service. And these are skills that most people don't learn in the hood based off of their environment. So I learned how to not be so ghetto and hustler mode, and I turned on corporate professional mode, which got me into like majority of the spaces that I'm in today. So
Got you into the spaces that you're in today.
Yeah, like we would go and knock on people's doors and have to pitch to them, and they would give us money. So we had to build a relationship where they would trust us enough to give up their check. Like we had to, it was a financial exchange going on. And at the first time I ever seen it, it like, my eyes was like, poof, because I was like, did you just talk to this person for 5 minutes and they gave you $120 check? I was like, oh, we finna be rich. Like, it just, yeah. My hustling instincts kicked in real fast. And I was like, yeah, I'm finna make a lot of money.
So, where did mentoring come about with all this?
So mentoring came along, when did mentoring come along? That's a good
and why
question.
did we pivot to mentoring?
So at a certain point, a time in my life, I ended up moving to Miami, living in Florida, living my best life. I bought my dream car. I had an AMG Mercedes Benz. At this point, I'm like 23, 24 years old. So I'm from EC. Like, I'm on top of the world. You can't tell me shit. Okay, I done made it. So in my head, it's like, I'm her. Fuck what you talking about. Like, I'm her. But after gaining all of that success and all that material gain, I could honestly say, like, and I live, like, where I was living at, it was a gated private community. You got the little palm trees, little water outside, private garage. I was paying like $3,500 a month just to live, for rent. Okay? Right. So for me, in my head, it's like I made it, but paying all that money, and even though I had a really good life, I wasn't happy, if that made sense. Like, I kind of had like guilt because I feel like I was leaving something behind, like it was something that I needed to do. I had kind of got like a pull. Like, I'll never forget.
You had survivor's remorse?
Yes, that's what it's called, survivor's remorse. And I would never forget being in my Mercedes one day, and I was just like, because after I got the Mercedes, the hype of having a Mercedes was just like, I got a car, I gotta pay bills. Like, it's just the car note at this point.
Right.
You know, but when you ain't got it, it's everything. You like, yeah, I need that. But after I got it, it was like, all right, what's next? And it's times where I was in Miami and I was broke as hell in that Mercedes Benz. Like, and I'm like, you know what? Like,
we could have put the birds in the trunk. We could have reverted back.
No,
you know,
for
Port
real.
of Miami. You heard Rick Ross.
Listen, I was broker than a joke. Like, it was bad. And I had my hustles out there. I was doing Turo. Turo is like where you can rent out your vehicles to people who want to drive a car. Okay. I had Airbnbs out there. So I was making
That's
really good money.
That's what they call that, Turo?
Turo, yeah.
Turo.
Yeah.
See, it was a whole different meaning. It was a whole different meaning down the way. Turo, they tooted that powder. They tooted the powder, and you borrowed their car.
Yeah.
They tooted the powder, and you borrowed their car. That was the toot roll. That's why I had to hear straight, like toot roll. Okay, all right. Hey, don't kill the messenger, man. You know, don't kill the messenger, baby. You know. Don't kill the messenger. Look, you know what I'm saying? You know, Augustine know what's going on. Okay, so you were getting your hustle on, and you didn't give up. It was hard times in Miami. You know, like, how was your circle looking? Like, were you by yourself then, or did you start to build this group of people around you that will propel you to the next level? Like, what kept you grounded to where you didn't flip out and you just stayed hungry to where you manifested, like you say?
So that was like 3 questions in one. I was trying to make sure I comprehended everything.
Pardon me.
At that point, I did have a spouse who, like, he found me in East Cleveland, and he poured a lot into me. He taught me about the credit game, building a business, acquiring a LLC. Like, them people in Florida, they smart. Like, they don't play no games when it comes to that money. So I would just go down to the beach and just, like, meet people. You know, every single day I would go to spaces where, like, I could market. I did a lot of hands-on marketing where I would get dressed up, and I'd go to flea markets, and I would go to hairstylists, boutiques, nail salons. Anywhere I knew it was women who was about that bag, I'm in there. I'm connecting with them. Because one thing about that kind of area, them women got a different kind of hustle. Right, if they got a partner behind them or not. I met 90% of the women that I met were bosses. And they were older, established women. They owned multiple boutiques, car washes, nail salons, restaurants. And I kept myself surrounded around those kind of people.
Yeah, I knew it was something.
Yeah, even the look, like the way they look, the way they take care of their body, their health, their hair, like they're really into themselves down there. So it taught me how to be self-care, like how to be a profound woman and how to, you know, just look when you coming into the room, how to be a boss, I guess you can say. As far as my partner, he didn't really want what I wanted, so we had differences there. Because I was more faith grounded, like I started out with absolutely nothing, and he had parents who had money. So for me, my groundedness came from me just like consistently going to church, praying, and I was young too, so I wasn't that kind of person who like wanted to be in a club popping bottles. Like I'd be at home on Saturday on YouTube studying. Like I put myself through courses and training and just downloaded information for weeks, sometimes months at a time. I would sacrifice going outside to kick it, because after you live there and you get immersed into it for so long, you like, okay, it's there, you know. So when people would fly, hey, I'm in Miami, all right, come on, let me take you down to the strip. But other than that, during the day, during the week, I'm at home because number one, I really didn't have a choice. My bills was chasing me, because like when you live down there, you got a large overhead. It's not like living down here. The rent and the lifestyle different. So I had to make sure every single day I had to have my hustle gear on, because a day that I don't go to work is a day that I'm missing bread. And at that time, I had too much money.
How did you come to grips with that pressure right there? Some people turn to vice. Some people turn to this or that, you know. How did you cope with the pressures of that?
Man, for a while it was bad. Like, man, it was bad. I used to hop up out the bed at 5 o'clock, like, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm with it, because like you got to move with the time. And down there, them people, they old, but like 5, 6 o'clock, they out there doing yoga, they jogging, they being active, they doing stuff. Whereas down here, people don't wake up to 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. The day already over with. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. You hit people up, they like, yeah, I'm just getting up. You like, damn, I've been up since 6.
Yeah.
So I had to.
They out there in that sun, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
the energy is different, I will say that. But I just had to wake up every day with a plan. Like,
you got a question, Augustine?
Augustine, I got a question. Have you ever meet all these people? Have you ever met a billionaire? Because I haven't met one.
Really? Okay.
I've never met a billionaire. Okay. What are the characteristics of a billionaire?
So I'm going to answer your first question. Going door to door, I met a couple billionaires, okay? So just recently in the past.
You heard that?
Well, no. How do you know that they was a billionaire?
I'm going to tell you.
I never met a billionaire.
So I'm going to tell you, right? So I didn't personally know who this guy was, but maybe the people watching or maybe you guys might know. So my colleague took me to AJ Hawk's house. Okay, for those who don't know, he's one of the most famous quarterbacks for Ohio State.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know who he was.
I'm getting him as we speak.
My second year knocking on doors, I was working Cranberry, Pennsylvania, and everybody in the neighborhood kept telling me Troy Polamalu lived in the neighborhood.
Troy,
and I heard of Troy. I didn't know who that was.
So Troy, I don't think Troy.
He was never he never got to billionaire peak. But
you met people with money, with high end.
So AJ Hawks is a billionaire.
AJ Hawks is okay.
Yeah, now what happened was that I did hair. I had some mom. I had Jazzy hair. And Wesley Scotland, all the great people, ball players, since you mentioned ball players, I did their hair. But after they got traded and cut, they asked me for a job. So I don't understand. I never met a billionaire. You know, so that's my question. And to respond, I mean, it was basically a statement to respond to what you said about the ball player. And Charles Oakley lived right up the street from here. You know, he played with Michael Jordan. He wasn't a billionaire. His mama still stay up there. You know, and his sister there. So this is what I went through in my life. Meeting people that was great like yourself. You know, and I mean, it was that way.
So your hunger was fueled by being around these type of people.
Yeah, the houses, the cars, the kind of lifestyle, the way they wives look like. It's the first time in my life I ever seen stay-at-home women. I'm like, wait a minute, it's women who don't work? Oh, yeah. I need that.
Yeah, so
you don't see that stuff in the hood.
You don't see it.
Ain't no stay-at-home mamas in the hood.
Well, the dynamic is a little different, you know, because in
saying.
the hood, you can't go out and hang out on the beach and meet the connects. You know,
it can still be possible.
You can't throw on the pretty garments and go have a glass of wine and network with the tech billionaire. You know.
Yeah, true.
A lot of ladies got me picking back up though, like.
Where here? Like the networking and all that.
Like women staying home.
Yeah.
Well, they finding them gems, them dudes, you know. They working with them. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible.
No, I know that. No, yeah, I know what we dealing with.
It's definitely possible. You just gotta have a good man in the house.
Talk about it, Augustine. So hold on.
Because it's a lot more common now than it was back then.
So we just had to let this. We had to share this grind, share this journey with others to where we want to mentor them. When did that light come on in our head? You know what? I'm gonna pull coattails. You know, y'all know what I mean by pulling a coattail, right? You see somebody younger than you, and you give them some life advice. You know, hey, don't do that, young boy, young girl. You know, or not. Don't tell them what to do. You know, you might want to look at it like this. You might want to look at it like that. How did that light switch
to be honest with you, there was never a turning point in my life where I just like chose to be a mentor. This was just a part of God's assignment on my life.
I mean, because you had to go get Mentors for Minorities legalized.
But that was all through obedience. Like I never in my life could have
obedience
thought that
to who?
To God.
Huh. A higher power.
Yeah. Like
that invisible force. What, you gonna give in to the negative force?
No.
That's what you're gonna do when you got people like Augustine and others out here, Jasmine.
Yeah, you can't see that wind.
Huh?
You can feel it.
You can't see that wind, but you can feel it.
No doubt about it.
And I don't want to paint a picture like I've just always had this hustle and been that perfect person, because like I like when OnlyFans first came out, like this was when like you couldn't post nudity on there at this time, okay?
Okay.
But like I was like a toe model, and
See, yeah.
I'm just being honest. I made thousands of dollars.
See, hold on.
A month.
I'm like Jay-Z. You can't knock no hustle, right? But I always question the ones that start off with the feet game. Cause you was trying to get your feet wet. You want to see what kind of response.
Listen.
Then you might graduate to the you know.
I gotta keep it real for
hold on.
Is somebody needing a way out.
Hold on, Jazz, you're not asking about OnlyFans, though. Okay. All right. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back. Is there any players on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Player T, that's me. Hollywood in the hood. I'll be right back.
He gonna be like, you not asking.
Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie, the best on earth. Baked freshly daily, rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend?
If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours now. Bean pie. Are you going out tonight or this weekend? If so, you looking good. So now, why don't you get the smell good? Get your body oil only at the Player T Oil Shop. Stop in or call us. 216-355-9702. Get yours today. Oil Shop. Smell good. So good to me. Yeah. Good. Rolling bean pie. The best on earth. Baked freshly daily. Rolling bean pie. Get yours today. Call us at area code 216-355-9702. We will deliver to you. Call us. Get yours.
Yeah, Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah. Listen, if you feeling what we got going on, 20 plus years now in the mix, not leaning on no Chinese mans, no white mans, 20 plus, 20 plus, you know, not leaning on no white mans, no Chinese mans, nobody, you know, y'all, just the people, just y'all, man. So, what you say? It sound like we discriminating? It's the hood, man. You know, we've been leaning on your contributions, man. Don't let it stop, man. Don't let it stop. Make a donation. You're at the website. Go on and donate. Help keep shining the light on the stars. Yeah. Don't pop. Well, I ain't gonna tell them not to pop the bottle, but what I'm gonna say is, you know, save some of that bread. Don't pop all the bottles in the world.
Spit it all with us.
Spit it all with us. No, make a financial contribution. How about that? Anything you can, man. You know, anything you can. We don't care if it's a penny.
Yeah, we the man. No,
you know,
I care.
you care. Yeah.
Treat us like your lady.
You know, treat us right, man. Right, you know. You know, y'all don't like my crooked teeth. You know, do something about it, man.
No, you the greatest, bro.
I'm the greatest.
They got past that crooked whatever.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, straight up and down. Worldwide, you know. So make a financial contribution. You at the website right now. Whatever you can.
We went across the country asking for people with CDs.
Yeah, man, we was moving. Augustine, you ain't the only one that was out here with it, you know. We was out here. We did a tour of the South.
And Obama notices. You hear
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on down. Yeah, he sure did, man. He sure did. Yeah, we was out there on the monument, man, making tons of money out there in the cold, man. You know, y'all supported the platform then, continue to do so.
Always have.
You know, we appreciate y'all. But right now, if you're just now tuning in, I don't know where the hell you been at, but I'm sitting right here with entrepreneurs right here, mentors, you know, I mean, mentors for minority at that. What you know about Miss Augustine Turner right here. Yeah. And you have a young lady with you, Unique?
Yes.
Unique right here. Now, hold on, Unique. Something we got to cover, because before we went to the break, we had this OnlyFans. I'm trying to fathom it. Now, look, they're in the comments. Y'all in the comments. Augustine, when was the last post of our beautiful feet for the world to see? When was the last post we did for OnlyFans?
What's this, 2025? 2022, I stopped doing OnlyFans.
For real? Now, who was actually taking pictures of your feet? Was it you yourself?
No. So my boyfriend at the time, he was like the director.
Oh my God.
He the one that convinced me to do it.
He the one convinced you. Oh, he was a soft pimp. That's what I mean. That's soft pimping. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, you know, it's just your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's just your feet, baby. You know?
He was like, listen, if you got all these men in your inbox, because I used to like post a whole lot on social media and stuff.
Oh, you was one of them.
Every time I would post my toes, like, men would just message me and be like, oh, your feet so pretty and da-da-da-da-da. And he like, babe, you know, it's a platform for that where you could make a lot of money. And I was like, for real? And yeah, he set up my profile and everything. He was my cameraman.
So he would take pictures of your feet. And did he have a foot fetish himself?
No, he didn't have a foot fetish, but he liked my feet too.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Hold on. What was he in charge of keeping them? Since you doing all the picture taking, nigga, you in charge of the, you know, yeah, I need the feet done.
No, so actually, like, some of the profiles that would pay me, they kept my feet done for me. So he never had to pay to get my feet done.
You want to know? Okay.
I want the French tips to that.
Okay. Hold on. Did you have a freaky conversation with it? Yeah. Go ahead.
So sometimes it'll be like a per request, like
request.
You know, I want your feet to be red or French tip or pink or whatever. So I just go and get my colors changed, you know, $5, you know. And yeah, back then it didn't cost that much for like a color change, like $5, $10 to change the color on your toes. So that's pretty much what I did. And my dude, he'll let me keep all the money. I mean, because I was a loyal girlfriend, so I spent it on both of us anyway. He didn't care. But yeah, like he come up with the ideas and the props, and sometimes I didn't really feel comfortable. Like,
why did you have apprehension?
It was one time, like, one of the users had like, he had like this fetish with bananas or whatever.
He wanted you to step on bananas?
And I was like, oh no.
No, it wasn't me, Jack. No.
But he paid me $100 for like for a 1-minute video. So they was just like,
it's some real freaky freaks going on. Y'all like a baby oil. Y'all like a bananas. Man. Mar, you hear this?
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Man, hold up. So, hold on. Like, why we stopped? We was getting money from it, you know?
Morally, I just didn't feel okay with it.
Even though it was just your feet. You didn't like being looked at like a piece of meat type of thing?
No, like like men just messaged me trying to request my toes and stuff. Like I never understood
I
the whole
suck your toes.
feet fetish concept. Like I never understood that. No, like it's listen, it's a whole world of men who have toe fetishes and it's real.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always thought that was fake. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's
What, the OnlyFans? The foot fetish? Nah.
It's a whole site for that. It's called footfetish.com. Yes.
Hold on, you haven't seen none of your work up on these sites, have you?
No.
You ain't seen your feet, ain't nobody catfish.
No.
What about people sending you images?
No, I never had that.
Okay, cool. You got a comment, Jack?
Now, like, it's a lot of men out here that got different fetishes. Like, some guys squeeze their nipples.
No, for real. Yeah.
Not a player. Not me. Not me. Not me.
For real.
For real, she said that they get the nipples or they
You got the ones that like they nipples sucked on. You got like, yeah, like
What?
it's weird. It get weird. It get weird. It get weird.
How I feel about it, you know. Man, listen, I don't got no weird fetishes like that. Excuse me, hold on. You said what, bud?
My fetish was to take a shower.
Okay.
Some people like they ear play with.
Yeah, okay.
Listen.
I thought your fetish was the racetrack.
It's
My
crazy
bad.
out here.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about with a female.
okay.
You be surprised.
Okay. Now, Augustine, you know, that's all well and done, but like you said, you didn't. To listen to your growth and maturation and like what you've been through is amazing. That you sitting up here shining like that, and then even so much so, you got women that you're bringing along with you.
Mm-hmm.
People like the young lady Unique right here. Yeah, hold on, Unique. How did you how did you get hip to Augustine Turner and what she got going on?
You want me to be honest with you?
Please do.
This is like a sister to me.
Like a sister.
I actually, when she went out to the magazine and book crew, actually that's where I met her from.
Out there on the grind with the magazine books, she tried to sell you one?
No, she ain't try to sell me one. So what had happened was, I was a hothead at the age of 16. I like to run the streets.
Okay.
So I ended up leaving home at 16.
Okay.
Ended up in a whole different state.
Okay.
Doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
Then I ran into some people that were knocking on doors, and I was like, "What you doing out here?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're selling books and magazines." I was like, "Well, put me on. I need a job," type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was like, "Put me on." So they called their boss or whatever. Like, yeah. Well, when they leave your house, guess what? You could go right with them. And guess what? Packed all my stuff, and I said, "Come on."
And how? And you were how old?
I was only 16.
Yeah, we were hungry. What was it about Augustine, and was it other people around? What was it about them that gave you the confidence for that to come across your mind to even do?
Me, as a kid, and knowing my background as a family, we were all hustlers. So when I seen her, I was like, yeah, I gotta stick around her. She got that hustle in her. I'm right behind her. And ever since then, I've been on her ass like water on rice.
Was it hustlers we followed out to this out-of-state place before we even got Augustine? Was it hustlers we were following then?
Honestly, I was a kid like, I was a gangster kid. Like,
You was a gangster kid. You too?
Like,
Nah.
Augustine would tell you she had conversations with my mom where I was wild, like,
Wow.
down to, I'm a changed woman now, I can say it, like, I was the type of girl, like, yeah, me and the hood, we finna go rob these niggas, let's go do this. We finna get
Cardi
this come
B.
up. You feel me? We finna get this come up. I was right there, they ride die, so I was like, I gotta stop that lifestyle. It's either me gonna end up in prison for the rest of my life or my mom burying me at an early age. So I was like, I gotta find some type of hustle. And me, I wasn't the type of person to go clock into a 9 to 5 and a punch into a clock. So when I found them and they came to my doorstep and I took that opportunity of meeting her and following behind her footsteps, I can say I'm blessed.
And she actually seen my brother first.
And I seen her.
That's what made her want to come. It was him.
Oh,
She
okay.
seen that fine chocolate man and was like, I'm
Yo,
coming
this your
with
real
him.
brother?
Yeah, this is my blood brother. My blood brother. I had recruited him from Cleveland and had flew him out there. So we was all out there knocking on doors.
Putting you down. I'm putting you on. Putting you down. I'm putting you on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
And I seen how he was treating her, and I was like, "Oh,
What do you mean? How he was treating her?
He
wasn't taking it
I hate
serious.
to say it like this, down dirty dog, but guess what? If it wasn't for his sister, baby.
Yeah, see, some good came out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
look where I am now.
So what did you see in this young girl, that gave you the confidence that she could actually listen to you all and learn something, pick up the game and run with it? What gave you that confidence? And what did you see in her?
She's always been coachable, even since like the first moment I ever met her. Just like her hunger, like she would go out there and make her sales quota every single day, like just this happy-go-lucky just bundle of joy and energy. And I had never seen that before, because in my hood everybody walking around lamine mugging, looking crazy. So I used to be like, why this girl so friendly?
Here's this gangster girl showing this whole new side.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what side it is because you're just not meeting her, but you're seeing this side.
Real jolly personality.
Did you get to know how she was, how she's telling us now? Did you get to know that?
Yeah, yeah.
And be it that you came from EC, like you understood it all.
Yeah, and even after.
What you do, put your arm around it?
No, but I just stayed connected with her. Like, I'm never that person that forced myself on people. But she forced herself on us.
She was hungry.
Like when she dated my brother, she on the phone with sisters I don't even talk to. Like, yeah. Girl, and whoopty-whoopty-whoa. And I just, it made me grow a liking for her, because our family always been real distant. And just seeing her come into the picture and just the way she just adapted and loved on us and pretty much like made us her family. And I was like, you know what? I like this girl.
I bet you Big Bro probably, I don't know, was he regretting things after a while? Like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
He was regretting it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because he already knew once she got with me, it was over with. Because my brother, he ended up becoming a mentor as well. So we all work under my company. He's my older brother. So he wasn't too fond of little sis being big boss, with the ex-girlfriend. And I done bossed her up and put her in the right spaces around the right men.
But he got right, though. He got right. He got right. You had to recognize.
Yeah, we weren't finna be doing that.
No, we wasn't finna be doing that. We bucked. How long it took him to recognize?
Actually,
years.
Years.
Yeah, because he ended up going to jail while we was on the road, and she stood by him his whole year. And I was like, you crazy, huh?
Stood.
He had,
Fellas, you hear that?
Listen,
you hear that?
He went in with no kids, came out 2 women pregnant, 4 girlfriends, and I'm just like.
And I didn't even know about these females at the point in time. So literally, I'm answering these phone calls, taking the time out my day and my
putting money on his books.
Putting money on his books.
He did 7 years in prison.
And mind you, 7 years in prison.
7. Wow, you stood with him the whole bit.
Yeah, she stood with him the whole bit.
Females from Australia, females from here, females from there. And
Unique. We hear all that. We didn't fold.
He still talks to them today. Unfortunately, he ended up going back to prison. Same repeated cycle. He was a mentor for a minute. Like, we transformed his whole repertoire. Like, he was a whole different person. But he came back to Cleveland, and he wanted to run the streets, and he ended up hanging around his old friends, and he ended up back in prison.
Unique.
Again.
You gave all of yourself like you did. 7 years.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out like you wanted, but still we shining.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because, let's put it like this. I had a single mother. I seen her go through things for 8 years, She held people down for 8 years, and I took that and I see her as a mother now. She grew on top. She definitely grew on top. And I took that and I ran that from my mom. If she could do it, I can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
We put that armor of strength in.
Yeah.
We put that armor of strength on. Hold on. So,
and just like I told her too, it's okay to be strong, because like black women have this stigma where we gotta be loyal, we gotta be down for that man, but baby, this is not the 1980s no more. We in 2026. Boss your ass up, get some money, and go find another man. Because just like how you waiting on that man to come home, it's a man waiting on a woman like you too. And that's what I had to teach her. I'm like, listen, I'm like, you chasing him, but if you had your own money, your own bag, your own look, your own aura, you wouldn't be chasing nothing. Because niggas gonna be, who is that? Who is that? You know, and I had to tell her, like, you got to have, basically I taught her how to have self-worth about herself, because she was investing so much into my brother, and my brother was a dirty dog. He took money from her. He, you know, left her out here hanging down bad. And I was like, we damn near got into a fight. I said, you better leave him alone. And she finally listened to me. And after about 3-4 months, changed her whole look from the head to the toe. She was walking different, talking different, dressing
true
different.
Sister. Sisterhood. Sisterhood.
Yeah.
Sisterhood.
And played her.
You say that.
He did. He tried to. He tried
to. And I had this aura, and I carried myself where he was like, man, I'm never going to get this girl back. Like, I completely lost her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know who this person is. I used to have the gullible, green person. I could do whatever I want to. This girl's not going for none of that.
Huh? Nah, yeah, that's to be applauded.
For sure.
Now, hold on.
See, back in like how I grew up, we didn't have OG women. Like, I wish that it was OG women like me, you know what I'm saying, who put us on the game, but like, they would hate on us. Like, even now we going to the club, you see women twice our age mean mugging us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Looking at us crazy because we young, beautiful looking women who got ourselves put together. And shine on them. Yeah, that's what I hate.
Shine on them.
It's bad. Older black women don't want to teach younger women nothing. Right, but they'll sit here and they'll say how bad of a man, they'll dog men down to the ground, but they won't tell us how to love on them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it, Augustine!
But see, the difference between us that we growing up, our era is totally different.
Yeah, because we ain't got to do that.
So we stronger, you know what I'm saying? Like, we in a different era. Those women back then, like how you said, dang, I went home, I think, like housewives, see, they got it's leverage. So therefore, they got to take out him going out and, you know what I'm saying, have sex. I feel like, to me, if a man showed you that, like what you did, and I'm proud of you that you did that, because later on you will find a man that's very deserving to you.
Yep.
It's okay to be by yourself. If he ain't right, he ain't right. No matter about that. He ain't
Yep.
right. But he will come around and fool you and be like, I made a mistake and all that, but I bet all them other women he cheated on you with wasn't even worth it, baby. You go back over there.
Now, Augustine, I want to get some clarity because obviously we see your impact and mentorship. You got Unique right here that got with you and transformed her life. So that gives us insight into your impact in mentoring. But what I want to know with your mentoring, it seemed like it's more than just, I'm going to tell you how to, do things a little differently. It seems like you got some solutions that you're working with. too.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about what do you do with your mentorship and some of your outreach?
Man, the first thing I do is I take them to Jesus. I don't care who you believe in, who you are, what your religion, what you was before, and she'll tell you. The first time I linked up with her, I took her to the altar. We went to church that day, and she gave her life to Christ, and I believe that was the start of her seeing her for who she really was. It was not really nothing because I don't like to give too much credit to myself. I'm just a dressed up person. You know what I'm saying? You
gotta love Augustine in her honesty, huh?
I ain't finna sit here and lie and take the credit for myself. I'm this, I'm that. Because I very can. I know I'm that girl for real. But that strength and that aura and light that I carry, it all comes from God, because I did not grow up with parents. Like, I'm an aged out foster kid. So I grew up without my mother or my father. The streets raised me my whole life. But what kept me was God. You know? For real.
We made it.
So, like, my organization is very faith-based. I pray over my company. I pray over my mentors. My mentees, I take them to church. Like, even my little girls, they in church praising Jesus, because that's what saved me. Like, it's been times where I've been down on my knees, like, trying to find a solution. And whole time the solution was really in me, and I just had to surrender and submit my. You know what I'm saying? It was there already.
It takes like for you to remove people, and then it's a certain like feel like when you start waking up inside of you, and you start feeling weird.
Yeah.
And you go back to them bars and them places and them people, and you feel.
There you go.
Like, and this not for me, and then that's when them other doors open up.
It took a certain level of surrenderance for me. Yeah, like I said, at an early age, I never was like that club party, but I tried different avenues just trying to figure myself out, because I was lonely. I wanted, I've always wanted a family. I've always wanted a man. I've been single for 3 years now, but in those 3 years, I built Mentors for Minorities. I got baptized. My daughter got baptized. My daughter wrote a book. She became an author. We got on the news. So it's like all this impact came from me just choosing to put God first and just focus on myself.
What I meant, like, with the mentorship, you got financial coaching or business funding. You help the people you mentor get in order, get their finances in order. Like,
yeah,
that's what I meant. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, so like the business coaching, yeah, because like when I started my company, I didn't have no money. Like, I took that same door-to-door method of me selling books and magazines, and I incorporated that same method into my company. So 5 years later, every mentor in my company, we boots on the ground, we knocking on doors, getting funding from people, and we taking the money back to our community to help out our people, because that's what they do to us.
Oh, so
they send the white people to our communities, and they study the behaviors, the classifications, they study the inequities of our community, and they take all that data back to the rich white people, and they give them funding to fix solutions in our community. That's why you see all the white people running programs in our community.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly,
so I said, okay, if they could do it, what makes me, why I can't do it? I need to go to your neighborhood then. And when y'all ask me where I'm from EC. Y'all, listen, these people who live in Shaker and Cleveland Heights, that's where I started at. I used to go right up the hill and, hey there, I'm just out here working to make my community safer. Your community safe.
So let me get this straight. You all will come up with programs, and then you will hit the streets for funding for these programs.
Yep.
And then you will implement, once you got the fundings, you will implement these programs. Can you give us an
Invite
example?
them out.
Can you give us some examples?
So this year alone, we partnered with Edwin's for those
the culinary restaurant.
Yes.
Big shout out to Chef Antoine Teasley.
Yes.
You know Chef Twin?
I do know Chef Twin.
Okay,
yeah. So Edwin's is an organization that house and provide workforce development for people who come home from prison. So I partnered with them. I actually met the founder knocking on doors one day, promoting my company.
The founder of Edwin's?
Yeah, Christopher Katowski, I think that's his name, but Big C. I met him knocking on doors, and I told him that I was a speaker and a founder of an organization, and I eventually ended up going in there being a speaker. And there was almost 100 participants in there.
Big C got busy. All I hear is good stuff from Big C, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, he's man. But they have a wonderful organization that they're running, especially for people who don't have housing, who coming home from prison. So I just appreciated the vision. So
you implemented a program at their spot?
Yeah, I went there. I created a whole mindset coaching. And I did my coaching, and hopefully I'll be going back next year.
Okay, that was just recently?
Yeah, that was this year.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. So, you know, unique. Like, can you give an example of have you worked with any younger ladies or young men in the capacity of you being a mentor and did some of the same things that that Augustine did with you?
Actually, I have. We actually had an event. Where was we with the kids?
Stephanie Tubbs Jones building.
Yes,
that's in Shaker.
We actually had a Stop the Violence program there.
Stop the Violence.
With a lot of females, well, a lot of children, because recently that kid got shot in the library.
The Shaker Heights Library. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that. So after we found out about that, we had ended up going to a building, having all the kids come there. We were just expressing to them, what causes you guys, or how do you guys feel about the violence in the school. And I had a couple girls.
You felt real sharing that stuff with them.
Yes.
Coming from the background you had.
So I had a few girls didn't know me from a can of paint. I just, hey, my name's Unique. This is what I do. And I had a few girls, I was sitting at a table and they were like, they just started opening up to me. So from that point on, I started just mentoring them. Like, I have a story that can help these girls. So I took it from there and I was like, I've been through A through Z. I can help this girl get through A through Z without having to think about this, that, and the third. So that's how I take my mentoring.
Yeah, you got an event gonna be involved with coming
tomorrow. Up? Yeah, so it's with and I always mess it up because I be at so many events, but it's with Michael Hauser, which is I don't want to say it wrong, but he's like one of the councilmen for Cleveland, and they're doing a give back at Monticello, I believe, Caledonia Elementary School. It'll be at wherever it's gonna be in East Cleveland, and we're gonna be passing out coats, hats, scarves, gloves, all that good stuff. But we do give backs quite often. We're not like so Mentors for Minorities. We're not seasonal give backers, right? So we usually try to save all the hype and clout for organizations who don't do nothing else throughout the year and let them have that. And then we pop out when all the glitz, glam, and pictures and stuff die down. And it's January 5th and family's still hungry,
Yeah. Augustine, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't really do like the holiday hype stuff.
Now, Augustine, I know you got to go, but, I want to bring some young people up to speed, to have confidence in themselves, to bring themselves, like you and Unique did, brought yourselves up you brought yourself to growth and maturity. Mm-hmm. You didn't let distractions detour you. You didn't fold. So give them some words of encouragement so we can make another Unique, another Augustine, another Player T.
My words of encouragement is like, don't think that you finna get the life that you want without making sacrifices. Because nothing come easy to a sleeper but a dream. Like, it's gonna take not going out, not buying clothes, not spending money, not eating out. You're gonna have to do a whole 360 transformation. So if that's not something that you wanna do, if you're not in that state of mind where you really wanna work on yourself and elevate yourself, just already consider yourself continuously being stuck, because ain't nobody gonna come save you. Like, that's not nobody's job to come pat you on your butt and tell you a good job for being a human. So you have to find something within yourself that says, I want to be a better version of me. And whatever that version is, if you don't know what that version is, find somebody on social media or online that you could mimic, that you could use as motivation, whether if it's their style, their aura, their hair, how they walk, how they talk, how they dress. Put yourself in a school where you could teach yourself, because so many people want help from other people and ain't nobody coming to save you. Like, it's just not finna happen.
I like that because I tell my daughter this all the time. I tell her this all the time, and she's 23. You have to find that within yourself, because then when you're looking for help from somebody else, everybody ain't gonna have the same issues you have.
Right.
You be out to really be trying to tear you down to where you're trying to get to in life.
Right.
So you gotta really listen to them conversations. That's right. I listen to people and how they talk.
Yeah, you got to build yourself up, pour into yourself daily, stay in your Bible. I don't care what your religion is. There's only one God. You know what I'm saying? And have your own personal relationship with God, because if you tell your vision to a small-minded person, they never gonna see it. So, you know, they're not gonna see it. So you gotta share it to people who have their minds elevated. And sometimes it takes for you to step outside the box. Take your ass to the suit store and buy you a nice outfit, a nice white collar shirt and some black pants. Go to an entrepreneur event. Go to a pop-up shop. Go to a church. Go to any kind of event where you can, because I hear it all the time. Oh, I ain't got people like that in my life. Me neither. You probably never will.
Nah. Augustine, real quick, if somebody wanted to patronize the platform, book you, become a mentor, what have you, how can they get in touch with Mentors for Minorities?
You can simply Google our website, mentors4minorities.com. You guys can put in my name into Google, Augustine Turner. All of our platforms come up, all of the magazine interviews, podcast interviews, all that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is the Waymaker Coach, right? Because I'm not the Waymaker, but I'm a coach you to the Waymaker. Okay. Mentors for Minorities on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that. We got all that. So you can find me one way or another. You know, I'm on Ghetto Therapy platform. I'm on the Pull Up Experience platform. Shout out to the Pull Up Experience. Shout out to Hollywood in the Hood platform. So
yes.
We got multiple channels here that y'all can connect with me on.
That's right. Give it up. Mentors for Minority right here. Miss Augustine Turner, and we got Unique right here. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. We're going to take some pictures real quick if y'all don't mind.